we are going to make some amazing moves this week in the stock market. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about our plans for the upcoming week. And if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where our goal is to collect at least $600 every single week. We've done this successfully 37 weeks in a row. We do this by selling cash secured puts, selling covered calls, doing credit spreads, and finally collecting dividends from high yielders like ULTY and TSYY. And with that being said, let's jump right into our plan. But before I do that, I want to give a quick shout out to the Premium Generals, a beautiful group of people. It's $10 a month, and in this group, you get exclusive content such as private educational videos on how to sell cash secured puts, how to sell covered calls, how to do credit spreads, as well as private portfolio updates. On top of that, every trade that I make, when I make it, I post it in here. And then finally, obviously the most important, you get to be featured in every single video. So Premium Generals, $10 a month, links in the description. Would love to have you. On top of that, if you're someone that wants a little bit more one-on-one education, I do have a Fiverr. This is for selling options. Would love to have you there. Either group is amazing. Come join and let's grow together. And with that being said, let's get back into the video. Okay, so last video, we talked about how much money we made last week, which was around $750. Another amazing week. This week, we're going to do about the same. You know, like I always say, our minimum goal is 600, but we have had no problem getting to it. And I don't plan us having any problem this week as well. So the first we're going to do is we're going to roll some option positions. What's that mean? So AMDL, we agreed to buy 2 contracts at $9 per share. And because we agreed to that, we got paid $45 a contract. That's $90 in total. That's pretty awesome. What we're going to do is we're going to roll this position. We're still agreeing to buy it for $9 a share because when you sell a cash secured put, again, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price. In this situation, it's AMDL. So why don't we change our expiration out from 10/17, which is next week, and let's roll it out to November 21st, 30 days out. $9, $85 credit, deduct the buy to close cost. So if we roll this position out a month, it's saying we're going to collect around $130 as our net profit credit. We'll see if we actually get filled at that much, maybe closer to $100, but still, that's amazing. $100 on top of the $90 we already collected. That would give us $190 of credit. Not a bad payment. So that'll definitely get us off to a good start for the week. I'm going to try to roll the Coney, C-O-N-Y, $8 put. Let's see if we get any money for this right now. Roll this out to November. It doesn't have the December contract open yet. But we roll it out, we get $28. I'll roll it out a month, $28, $30. That's a good, nice credit. And maybe we'll roll, because I don't have any contracts set to expire 10/10, but I have a ton expiring 10/17. You see, we have 1, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25. So I have 25 contracts set to expire in 2 weeks. I don't want to roll all of them next week or the 2 weeks from now. I'm going to roll half of them this week, and that'll mean I probably won't open any new cash secured puts. And the advantage of that means I'm not putting any collateral out. And that means I can buy more ULTY, our Big Daddy dividend payer. Right now we have 4,245 shares. We are taking distributions out of ULTY, and we should get 387 hit the account on Friday night after hours. We're going to take that and put it into TSYY. We were strategic. I didn't want to buy above that $8.25 cost, and because I waited, I was able to get 120 shares at a pretty deep discount, ranging from $8.13 down to $7.76, as you see there. I want to get to 500 shares of TSYY. That should get me about $100 a month. $100 a week, $400 a month. And then we'll combine ULTY's distributions with TSYY's payouts, and we're going to put that into hopefully COYY or SMCY. Still not completely certain yet, but I just kind of play it by ear. Whichever one's down or pushed down further, that's probably the way we'll go. I love doing that. Helps me justify the purchases. I love being able to lower my average cost. ULTY, as I've said, I want to get this to 5,000 shares based on a 9-cent dividend payout, which I expect us to be around 9 cents until about January. And then in January through May of next year, I think we're going to be around 8.5. And then the back half of the year, I'm expecting this around 8. And it'll kind of continue to drop from there. That's my opinion. But that yield is going to be nice to get us income generators on like TSYY, COYY, or wherever else I want to take this dividend income. So I'm selling options, collecting that premium to put into ULTY, and then ULTY take those distributions and invest into other dividend payers. And then I'll have a nice little war chest of income generators. So that is the plan for the week. Always like going into the week with a strategic plan. Makes it extremely easy. I don't plan on opening any new positions this week. I'm just going to roll positions, collect some nice credit, then collect some dividends on Wednesday, and we'll have hit our week goal. I'm sure of it, and that would mean 38 straight weeks of over $600. And always remember, though, my trades are my opinions, and they should never be taken as financial advice. But if you're someone that's enjoying this educational journey, make sure you leave a like, a comment, and subscribe, and help me grow. I want to get to 5,000 subscribers. So the goal is to get the account to 100,000 and the subscriber count to 5,000. So let's continue to grow, and we'll get there in both. And with that being said, I will see you in the next one.